Hey guys, welcome to another video. So today is just going to be a crochet business vlog slash market prep. I'm just kind of getting some stuff ready for upcoming markets and just kind of showing you guys how it is to own a crochet business. So I would normally be crocheting, making more plushies and more stuff for my upcoming markets, but I'm completely out of stuffing and I just ordered more, so it should be here sometime this week, but I can't really make any more plushies until more stuffing gets here. I did make a few plushies that I didn't completely close off, and when I get my stuffing in, I'm just gonna stuff them and then close them off. But I don't really like making projects without completely finishing them, and then I don't like starting another project before that one is finished. So I'm just going to be organizing a lot of stuff for my upcoming markets and showing you guys all of that, and I'm just going to bring you guys along with me. So in the next month, I'm going to have at least 4 markets that are already confirmed, and that's the markets that I will be doing with my plushies. And then my mom is also going to be doing one event for me because she's in my hometown and I'm here. So I'm going to send some plushies to her and she's going to do an event with my plushies, selling them for me. So I need to get all that stuff ready to send to her. Most of it is already all packed up, has tags and everything, but there's still some finishing things that I need to get done, and I need to get ready for my own markets. So my whole yarn room is an absolute mess right now, but we're going to be kind of working on organizing that and just getting things all sorted out. So there is a bed in my yarn room because it's kind of like our spare room for when my parents come visit and they just kind of sleep in here, but most of the time it's just a yarn room slash office for me. So it's kind of all over the place, but the bed is full of plushies because I was putting my tags on all the plushies, and I just use fabric glue, like really strong fabric glue, to glue those tags on. I'm going to show you guys that in a second, but they're all laid out there because they had to dry before I put them back in my bins. So I'm going to be putting them back in my bins, organizing them so that it's all ready for my markets. So this is literally the bed right now. Like, when I said it was messy, I wasn't kidding. So we're going to clean that all up. So I'm going to show you guys the tags that I was talking about. So I have 2 different types of tags. One is actually from a family member. She has a business and she prints things like that. So she made this type of tag that I have here with my logo, like literally my whole logo, and I just use this strong fabric glue to stick it on here because sewing it, I don't even know if it would be possible with like yarn or something, but it's just a lot faster and I find it looks neater because there's not like threads coming out or whatever. So these are the one type that I have, and then I have another type that I have from Amazon, and that gives me the option of the 2 different tags, and it just depends on which one looks better on that specific plushie. So this one doesn't necessarily have my logo, but it has the little icon here, and then I just picked a font that was the closest to my logo, and these ones are just longer, so I find they're better for smaller plushies like the chickens. These squids here have the long one in the back. The bigger plushies, like this big bear, have the big one at the back. It just depends on which one I think looks better on the plushie. So all the plushies behind me all have tags, and I put those on a few days ago, so they should all be dry now. So I'm gonna try to get them all organized and put them in bins for my markets. So these bags here are all stuff that I will be sending with my mom for her to sell at that one event she'll be doing for me. So far there's 3 bags full, and that one, that red one, just has weighted plushies because I also do make weighted plushies and she wanted me to send a few with her. So those ones are in that bag, and the rest is just like pretty regular plushies, and they all have price tags and the tags with my logo on them. So all the plushies that I will be sending with my mom, I wrote it down in this book because I'm gonna have a list of everything I sent with her, and in Excel on my computer I will be making kind of like a spreadsheet of everything. So whenever something sells, all she has to do is just check by the item that's sold. So let's say I have 10 chickens and she sells one, she just puts 1 check mark beside the 10 chickens, and then every time she sells one, she just puts a check mark. That way it's a lot easier for her to know kind of what sold, so she doesn't have to try to describe it as best as she can while just writing it down. And at the end of the event, I know exactly what sold and what didn't. So I'm still planning on sending a few more things in the bags to send with my mom that are here, or I'm just gonna make more. My grandparents will be bringing the bags to my mom because they're going to visit anyways, so I'm just gonna send the bags with them, and I think they're leaving sometime next week, so I still have time to make more stuff. So obviously everything that's already in the bags is written down, and I will write down anything whenever I put it in the bag to send there. So I have my laptop here, and I will be starting on the Excel sheet for everything I will be sending with my mom. So I personally dislike Excel very much because I don't know how it works. I'm not very good at that kind of stuff, so it might take me a while to get all that sorted out. But this is so far what I have that I will be sending with her, and I will be adding more stuff, and whenever I add more stuff I'll just write it down and add it to the Excel sheet. So yeah, I'll be getting started on that. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I'm probably gonna listen to like a podcast or something while I do that because it's gonna be so boring to just do that in silence. So yeah, I'll be updating you guys as I do this. So I did what I could on Excel. I'm gonna show you guys in a second, but I did try to call my mom so that she can help me kind of figure out how to do like so that it adds the whole row and then multiplies it. I don't know. I can't even explain it. So she really knows how Excel works. So I tried to call her, but she's busy. So I told her to call me back whenever she can, and she'll help me figure that out. But I'm gonna show you guys in a second. And yeah, so it's a pretty long list, and I know I'm gonna be adding more stuff. So that's a lot of stuff I'm sending for my mom. So this is what it looks like. So here is the name of the items, and then it goes down all the way here. And then in this column here, so I have the amount of each item that I have, and yeah, so it goes for all of the items. And then the price here is the price for the individual item. So what I wanted it to do is that, like, I guess here it can tell me how many items I have total, but here I don't necessarily want it to tell me what all of this is added together, because that just gives me the price of each item, but it doesn't add the amount of items that I have, if that makes any sense. I'm sorry if that made no sense, but I know what I don't know how to explain it, but I'm gonna try to explain it to my mom when she calls me back, because I would like to know how much all of this is worth. So let's say she sold every single one of these items. I would like to know how much money that is, and well, how many items there are total. Okay, so I just did the math myself and then entered the numbers individually in Excel. So so far for the event that my mom will be doing for me, so it's a 2-day event, and it's in my hometown, and that's a very small town, but this event is pretty big. A lot of people go there. Some people from nearby towns also go there for that event. So yeah, it's a 2-day event, and she said to send pretty much as much inventory as I can, because I mean, you can never have too much inventory. You can put whatever you can on the table, and then the rest just goes under, and then you restock it when it sells. So I obviously have to keep some inventory for me here for my markets. So obviously I can't send everything I have, but so far I have 76 items that I will be sending. I thought I had more than that, but I guess it's only 76. So I will be wanting to have more than that to send. And the amount of money that all of that is worth is $1,285. So that sounds like a lot for like the amount of items that I have. I don't know, but that's what it is. So she said to try to aim for $1,500. So I guess I'm kind of getting there. I'm not exactly sure if I want to take more items that I already have made to send with her, or if I want to try to make more in the next few days. I'm probably better off to take some that I have already made and then pack them up and then make more items in the next few days for my events. That way I have everything ready for her and I can just make more for my events. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna kind of go through my items here and see what I would like to send to my mom for those events, or for that one event. So I have these 3 squids that I made yesterday that I would like to send with my mom for that event. So these 2, I could finish them with the amount of stuffing I had left yesterday, but this one I stuffed it a little bit, but I still need to add some more. It's not completely stuffed, so I didn't close it off completely. There's still a little hole to add more stuffing, and I left the tail to sew the hole shut when I get more stuffing. So I will put the price tags on these guys because they will be going in those bags, and I'm gonna put my little logo tag on it too because it's gonna be fine. I just need to add more stuffing when I get it. So I'm just gonna do a little time lapse of that and a little time lapse of when I kind of decide what other plushies are gonna go in those bags to go to that event. Okay, so everything that needs to be put away has been put away. The only plushies that are still out are the squids that I showed you guys earlier that I just put the price tags on, and I just glued these guys on. So they have to stay out to dry at least overnight. So I'm probably just gonna leave them there for a few days. So I have this little dog plushie and a few cat plushies here just hanging out, because I won't be bringing these to my markets or sending them with my mom for that event. They will be going with a friend of mine, and she's also a business owner and she does other markets, and she has a dog training business and she sells her books on dog training and stuff like that. And she offered to bring some of my animal plushies, most specifically like cats and dogs, because that's what her business is based on, and she will be selling them there for me. So I have a few here set for her. I'm planning on making more dogs because I only have one, but I have a few cats here. So yeah, these are just hanging out. And then there's also this weighted turtle that is also hanging out with me because my cousin does want to buy it, so there's no point of packing it up right now if she wants to buy it. So it's just out. And now the other plushies that are just out right now are these chickens. I mean, I have a few more. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 chickens out because these are definitely my best sellers at the consignment stores that my plushies are at, and I will have to restock there soon enough, definitely before my next event. So there's no point of packing them for my event because I'm definitely going to be bringing some to the consignment stores, not all, but some. So obviously closer to my events, I'm going to decide which ones are coming to the event with me. So I did add 3 unicorns like smaller unicorns that I put in the bags to bring to my mom. So they're just like this, and there's 3 of them. So I did add them to my book where I write it down, and I added it to the spreadsheet on Excel. So that's 3 additional items, and I will be making more to send with her, but I'm gonna make them in the next few days. So yeah, I didn't take anything else out of my inventory that I already have. I'm just gonna make more in the next few days, and I'm gonna need to make more unicorns for my own markets. So yeah, this is basically all the market prep I need to do today. I just wanted to kind of clean this area up because the bed was literally full of plushies. It was crazy. So I'm happy that that's all clear, well, mostly cleared up, and most of the stuff that I want to send with my mom is all packed. And I just remembered I did add another plushie too. I have this Triceratops, and some people say it looks like a hedgehog, which it kind of does. So I did add it to the stuff to send with my mom. I've had it for a while and it hasn't sold, so I thought I would send it there, give it its last chance, and then if it doesn't sell there, I'm gonna lower the price drastically to try to get rid of it because nobody's buying it. So yeah, I did add this to the list of things to send with my mom. So as I was saying, that's pretty much all the market prep I needed to do today because I'm just waiting on stuffing, and I can't really finish anything up completely until closer to the dates of the markets. So yeah, this is all I had to do today, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching me do some market prep. I hope this was fun to watch and useful for those of you who do have crochet markets coming up. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye!